So as we do on the channel here, I guess I have to get into one of these draft boxes, huh? We have to kind of see what this thing's all about now. Now, let me state for the record before I open this, and let me open this as I talk to not waste time. I gotta expect these to drop over the next 2 months. A pretty good amount, actually. I could be completely wrong. We will see. I don't know everything. I am not the all-seeing, all-knowing person of this world, but that's just my assumption at the moment. But being that the set just came out, and my channel's name is in fact Pack Opening Addict, I feel compelled to check this out. So, Japanese printed. That's good. Good. All right. So let's see what we got here. So apparently there's like 4 different slots where you can, in fact, get a rare. So you're going to start with a token. Then, is this the fixed slot? Starting it off. Okay, and then you get the old bordered slot. We got Terramander. Okay, then you have your pack rare or mythic. You have a Symbol of the Legion. That wasn't... Hey, Utopia Sprawl. All right. You know what? I don't even need those anymore. Thanks to Dominaria... Wilds of Eldraine. That's funny. Wait a minute. So what's the other slot? There's not a foil in every pack. That's... Okay. So this foil slot's the other one. Hey! Alright. Watery Grave. Good. I never pull Watery Grave. It's wild to me. Okay, so then we got a foil in a very weird spot. Oh! Was that the land fix slot? Okay. That was the color fix slot in the front. So then we have our old border slot. So then you have foil, which means after this should be a rare. And we have Fibblethip in the anime artwork. I have to admit, I almost bought the playmat of that, and I decided not to, but I really considered it. Mayhem Devil. Awesome. Need more of those. War of the Spark is not a set I opened a ton of. You know what? Just because it is, in fact, a really good uncommon, fine. Utopia Sprawl, you come out, and you go in the good uncommon pile. Because thankfully in this set, there are enough strong uncommons for me to have an uncommon pile. Okay, next pack. Civic Signet, which I am going to add to the good uncommon pile. Moldravine Cloak. Lazev, okay. And Putrefy. Debt to the Deathless. Persistent Petitioners, now cheap. Or, comparatively. Yeah, I think that's fair to call those cheap now. Dimir Guildgate, okay. Risalka, sorry. Tulsamir, I thought this was in the... Oh, no, it was in the regular set. I don't know what I'm thinking. Clearly it was in the regular set. For some reason I had it in my head that was only in the collector box as part of the collector box only collection. I don't know why I thought that. Maybe because I pulled so damn many of them. I don't know. Okay, Guildgate. That is cool artwork. Okay. Totally Lost, old bordered. Grave Troll. Fungal Rebirth. Gutter Snipe. Yeah. Okay. So I am interested to see, and I'm going to open a couple of these. What are we looking at in terms of shocklands per box of a draft box? All right. Expansion and Explosion, which now is near bulk. That used to be the only one of those two-sided cards that kind of had money, or kind of had value. But then again, you're not opening this particular product for value. You're opening it for nostalgia and enjoyment of the cards inside. That's the only reason to open this product. Skewer the Critics. Hey, old border Life from the Loam. That's cool. I love that. I loved that card back then. Skull Crack. Okay. I'm hoping for an old bordered Shocklander too. That would be... I will admit, these Old Bordered Guild Gates. That's not bad. It's not why you're opening the box, but Response and Resurgence. Cerulean Sphinx downgraded as it should be. Hey, Silhana Ledgewalker. I know it's not a good card, but there was a time and a place I ran that card. Okay, Guildgate, Ultimate Price, Bottled Cloister, Golgarthug. This is fascinating. So the rare is not right up in the front. There's 2 slots first, but those slots could be rare. Rakdos Signet. Good. I had not pulled any Rakdos Signets yet in any of the stuff I've opened. Good to see one. Court of Calling in Old Border. That is awesome in the original artwork. All right. Again, it's not like getting excited over like it's a big hit or anything, but it's a good card and not a bad treatment, and I don't mind getting one. Again, back to nostalgia, right? Guildgate, Drift of Phantasms, Master of Cruelties. They put that as a mythic in here, huh? Okay. I didn't even know that was in this set. I didn't 100% pay attention to everything, admittedly. I didn't really dive in and say, okay, what exactly did they put in this? Admittedly, I was looking for certain things, and everything else I kind of ignored. Yeah, Demir Guild Gates in the Old Bordered. Hey, Birds of Paradise in the new spectacular artwork. It's supposed to be anime, but I know it's from a Japanese artist. It doesn't look anime, per se. Ah, Rhythm of the Wild. I'm glad I'm going to have a bunch of those all said and done. All right, so that was the first row. 1 Mythic and 1 Shockland. 3 of the better rares. So that's not bad. Some of the good uncommons. Okay. I've talked to some people about this, and if this set does go down to like $100 a draft box, I'm probably going to buy a bunch then, admittedly. Okay, another Simic Guildgate. Quasi Duplicate. Demon Fire Downshifted. I know I keep calling attention to that, but it kind of feels like a big deal in this set. It really isn't. But that card was a monster back in our OG Draft block. Guildgate. Okay. Okay, Foil Sphinx. Guildgate. Hey, nice. Borderless Protein Hulk. My boy, the Protein Hulk. I wanted one of those. I commented on them in the very, very first video I did of this set. And then I ended up getting the Old Bordered, which was kind of also really sweet. So I was like, all right, well, I'll take that. And now the Borderless. Nice. So good to know. So you can get the Borderless anime cards out of this. But I heard you cannot get the Borderless Shocklands out of this. And that's interesting if that's in fact the case. Stitch in Time in Old Bordered. I actually do not own one of those. I know it's not a hit, but that's not bad. No regular rare slot there, or was that taken by the Stitch in Time? Really? Yeah. Huh. Weird. Yeah, they did these packs kind of weird. I'm still sitting on 1 Shockland, though. So let's turn it on. Guildgate. Debt to the Deathless. Revival and Revenge. Farseek. Not that I necessarily need more Farseeks after Commander Masters. Oh, yes. I forgot who was called attention to that, because I had pulled a borderless Old Border foil Farseek, and I was actually super happy about that. And then somebody reminded me, well, there goes the value of my Old Bordered Farseek in Time Spiral Remastered. I was like, oh, yeah, it was on that list, wasn't it? Girl Signet. Persistent Petitioners, Old Bordered. Hellkite Tyrant. That's pretty good. Stab Wound. Not bad. Obviously also recently got a giant printing. Second Rhythm of the Wild. Dang. That card's going to go down. But then again, cards going up and down also matters how much quantity enters the market. And if people don't open it, then cards don't go. Is that a foil Fibble Fib? Okay, so not a hit, but it's funny. Deathrite Shaman. Cartel Aristocrat. Okay. Okay. Guildgate. Stitch in Time, regular version. Muddle and Mixture. Yeah, I'm gonna need more space for uncommons. That's wild. Out of all the things I didn't expect. Maybe I should have. You know, the signets don't have to go there, but I want to. Immediately, because I don't own a lot of signets. Vindictive Vampire, it's not bad. Sure, and Assemble. All right, we're over halfway through the box, and I've got one Watery Grave, which did come out of the mana fixing slot. So, hey, all right, there's one. See, you just gotta complain and you gotta mean it. So then, no regular rare. Huh. Interesting. I thought that was supposed to be an old bordered slot and then a regular rare slot. But it seems like if you get a rare in the old bordered slot, that takes the place of the regular rare. Did not expect that. That's hey, another mana fixing slot because it's 9%. So what does if I do? Okay, so it means I should get 2 to 3 out of the box in that slot. Okay. Silhana Ledgewalker and Karlov of the Ghost Console, which is actually kind of a neat reprint, just because it was only in that Commander deck a long time ago. And I have never seen it before this set. And now that I've seen it, I want to do things with it. Guildgate, Fate's Fetters. Alright, Blind Obedience, not a hit anymore. Used to be a hit. Alright, last pack in the middle. Thankfully we got up to 3 Shocklands. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, good. I'm cleaning up on the signets. I'm gonna be good here after a couple of these boxes. Ghostway. Kind of a neat reprint. It's not gonna go on top, but that is a neat reprint. Remand. Arboreal Grazer. Gotta love the Grazer. Alright. So now we're on the last 12 packs. I should have at least one more Mythic, if not 2. And I should have, well, hopefully we find as many Shocklands as possible. I have no idea how many you're supposed to get. Old Bordered Arboreal Grazer. Okay, Priest of Forgotten Gods, good card. Okay. Yeah, if these hit like 100 to 120, I feel like they actually will be good. Hey, a third one. Hey! All right. I know I put a Utopia Sprawl over there before. I'm just not now because that area is getting full. I just don't have room for you anymore. Celestia Signet. But I got room for Signets. Admittedly, you know, just like the Signets I am putting on the side because they're going to go over in my deck building box after this video. Like I have a different box for like staples. So those are all going to go in there. Void Slime. I pulled this recently when I opened, I shouldn't call it recently. God, that had to be like 3 or 4 months ago. I pulled a OG one out of a Dissension pack. It was a random Dissension pack I bought at the store because they had a box that they bought off somebody, and the box just wouldn't sell. So they cracked it and sold packs individually. And most of the packs at this point have sold. It was a good play on their behalf to do that. So I bought one pack, got a Void Slime. Also got a Mage Right Stone, which I ended up selling that when this set got announced. So I was like, okay, all right, you're clearly going to reprint Mage Right Stone. And they actually made it a collector box only card. I thought that was fascinating, but still there's going to be a lot of copies out there. Guildgate. Hey, that actually is going to have value. The foil one of this is going to carry some real value. Because it is Niv Mizzet, who is a giantly played commander card in an anime treatment, which is really cool. Like that one, that's gonna be one of these situations where that's gonna be a good hit because of the special style of the card. Because obviously you can buy Niv Mizzets for under $1 because he's been printed a ton. But that one, and then the foil version of that one, will carry a price. I don't think it'll be expensive, But I have a hard time believing that thing will go under $5. And the foil one right now, at time of this filming anyway, is like $40. Borborygmus, however you say that, enraged. Okay. Yeah, all right. So there's not. So if you get an old board, yeah. I forgot where it was I saw that, where they talked about the number of opportunities of the slots that you can pull rares and the theoretical possibility of getting like 3 to 4 shock lands in a single pack. It is not. Spots take the spot if you get a rare in that spot. That's why I'm doing this, folks, because I want to know, because that information is incorrect, clearly. Super incorrect. Foil Grave Troll. All right. Skewered M Critics. And Fibblethip. Fibblethip for the 3rd time. So what do we got left here? We got 6 packs. I assume one will contain a Mythic. Hopefully we can find one more Shockland. That would be spicy. Hey! Just like that. There we go. Lightning Helix. Phytohydra. All right, 6. Guild Gates. I expect no more. I will be Thrall, Legion, or Boss. This card came down heavily in price. Like, even before the set release, this thing shot down. Kind of a bit surprised by that, to be honest. I don't know what happened. I guess just nobody cares about it anymore. It's not getting any love in the Goblin decks. Or did people sell off copies knowing that it was probably going to be in here? That's probably the case, isn't it? I need this token, so that's going to get set aside. Obviously, that goes with Tulsimir. Okay, Call the Conclave. Okay, and then the Simic thing. All right, 3 packs left. Hey, it's got 6 Shocklands though, so I'm not unhappy about this box. Experiment 1, Old Bordered Foil, Utopia Sprawl. So, by the way, I'm filming this on the official release date. I just want to call attention, because this was called attention by some people, that somebody bought 66 Blood Crypts on TCG Player. I think that's funny. I guess they think it's at the low, because that's clearly a spec. They must think it's at the low. Because, yeah, it was like $10.50 roughly. I'm rounding, but... All right, 2 packs left. Mythic. All right. Teferi. I would like to see a Liliana in one of the things I buy, because I only owned 1 Liliana, and that is in a deck. And I would like to get a second one. But Teferi's a fine Planeswalker to pull. Okay, all right, last pack. I expect it to have nothing, but we will see. Spark Double, Old Border. That's awesome. It doesn't contain nothing. It's got a thing. All right, Spark Double on the Old Border. Love it. Which means, of course, that takes the place of the normal rare, so it doesn't have 2 slots. You can't do 1 in each. Good to know. So you cannot get a 3 to 4 Shockland pack in a draft box. So it actually makes me feel like I should probably post this video sooner rather than later, even though I was about to put it a little deeper in the queue. Just so I get that information, because that was a little wrong, even though it kind of, when Wizards put forward the slots, they kind of made it sound like that. So I don't blame anybody for the information. But that's clearly not the way they developed it. We just watched that happen, right? So if it had an Old Bordered Rare or Mythic, or Borderless, then there wasn't one in a normal slot. But if you got a common or uncommon in those areas, then there was a normal rare slot. Fascinating. Interesting. Wait, did Dominaria Remastered also work that way? I'm trying to remember now. I think I opened enough of those boxes that I should remember, but I don't. Anyway, I'm going to end the video. Thank you for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. I hope this gives you a really good idea. I feel like this is high, so don't judge that when you go, if you go buy a box. I think that's high. With a 9%, I should have only, like, this I think was lucky, and you're probably likely to get 1. And then I think that me getting 4 was kind of lucky. So I think the coin flips both turned up in my favor, getting me to 6. So it probably is a normal between 4 to 6. So 6 is probably high end. If we just do quick math off the top of my head. Goodbye.